Assalamualaikum and welcome. In this video, I will walk you through the reasons I developed this Physics Overworld digital game and a quick demonstration of how it will be played by Form 4 Physics students for the theme Waves, Light and Optics. In this part, one of the issues that inspired me to develop this game is the teaching and learning practices, such that introducing a lesson in physics with exam questions and practices which strengthen the impression of a complicated subject to learn. Many teaching and learning approaches have been introduced to teachers in order to improve their teaching and learning effectiveness. One of them is game-based learning, and many teachers approve of this method, but they could not and less likely to carry out due to the time constraints and also the lack of teaching aids that could be used in this game-based learning approach. Also, there are many occurrences of misconceptions among students on topics waves, light and optics, even though they have been exposed to them since primary school. This is likely due to the inability to have a strong conceptual understanding, visualizing and making connections between the topics. Besides that, this game has been developed based on constructive learning theory, which put importance on student-centered learning. In this game, I apply the elements that create a constructive learning environment where students are able to make use of the elements in the game to create their own learning experience. And then, this game also built on consideration to the principles of game-based learning. Last but not least, to make use of the collaboration between the Ministry of Education Malaysia and Microsoft Malaysia, I use Minecraft Education Edition as the platform to build this Physics Overworld digital game due to its accessibility to students in Malaysia, where it only requires the dilemma email. Also, many subjects have been using this Minecraft Education Edition, and I want to explore its potential for physics in waves, light and optics according to KSSM Physics Form 4. The Physics Overworld digital game template has to be downloaded and imported into the game. Then, the teacher uses the template to create a new world and host students, or anyone may play the game on its own as single player. Every player begins at spawn position, and interaction with the NPC will set up the player's experience score and receive camera input and kill. The next stage is control tutorial or practice, which helps players familiarize with the game controls. These boards show the story and narratives of the game. In this world, students have to explore 3 realms: Waves Hall, Glass House and Eye Island. Each realm has a specific number of stages that totals up to 11 stages. Students must take pictures and write a summary of what they have learned through each stages in book and quill. Then, interact with the quiz masters at the end of each stages to get experience scores. Students may use the scores to redeem rank suits in trader station, and the higher experience score, the fancier the student's ranking. Trader station, only accessible after players have completed all 11 stages. Here is the introduction to camera and book and quill. To enhance students' experience in this game, colorful paths are prepared. From here, students explore the realms. In realms, there are specific numbers of stages, and each stage have panel structures and NPCs that students can interact with. PCs for extra learning resources, which teachers could update with new materials. Camera and book and quill are used to take pictures in this world, and students could take notes and summary of their learning. And Quizmaster. To complete the stage, they must answer the quiz. For every correct answer, students are given 200 experience scores and a reduction of 100 experience scores for wrong answers. This has to be done for all 11 stages. All stages teach and build according to the SKP. In this example, the students only completed 7 stages, then they could not access the trader station. After completion of 11 stages, they are granted access. In this catalogue, there are 3 ranks: Gold, Diamond and Netherite, which have different ratings. Then, the experience scores are used for redemption. With sufficient scores, they are able to redeem the items. Players could wear the armor and compare the rankings among students. Book and quill are able to be exported to PDF for submission. In conclusion, by developing this game, it could be used as a teaching aid for the alternative approach to teaching and learning this theme wave slide and optics, which is game-based learning. This game is also compatible with tablets and smartphones, thus flexible to be played anytime and anywhere by students, in which this constructive learning environment are able to shape their memorable learning experience. Thank you.